Hello folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. We're out here at the Avon Park Field. I'm going to take up the E-flite Carbon Z Cessna 150. Flying her in high rates, 100% throws, over 30% expo all the way around. I got a 5,000 Smart pack in there, 6S. And yeah, second time I've ever flown this plane. All right, we're going to do takeoff flaps. Got really no wind. Yeah.
Flaps up.
Now, had I had a little more runway, that plane was lifting off on its own using the takeoff flaps. I found it did call for, I think it was 14%, or no, 0% down. Down flaps for takeoff. Well, I increased that to 10, I believe. I'll look at it in just a second. And a little bit more. I think even a little bit more would be better, because you want to be able for it to gently take off on its own.
Landing flaps.
I'm definitely going to use landing flaps because there's no wind at all. I've got nothing to slow that momentum down. But these takeoff, this right here, perfect. All right. All right.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Now we're going to take off from here, and let's look at our flap mix here. Okay, for takeoff flaps, I got negative down 10. So let's go negative down 15%. On takeoff with 16% down elevator, and let's see what that does for us.
Takeoff flaps.
All right, see if that doesn't make it lift. Should lift off. It should be able to lift off hands free. I mean, just giving it throttle and using direction on the rudder. It should lift off on its own, and it almost does. Okay, so we've almost got it. We've almost got it. Almost got it. Tell you what we'll do. The purpose of this flight here is just to figure out the perfect takeoff flap deflection. So far the tail elevator mix is fine at 16%. But let's do what I want. Like I said, I want to be able to do what I want to do is be able to do takeoff flaps without having to use any elevator for it to take off on its own. So instead of negative 15%, we're going to do negative 25%. And we're going to leave the down elevator of 16%. And see what, okay, so down 25% on takeoff flaps. Yeah, that did it. That does it right there.
Flaps up. Landing flaps.
That was perfect. If you know, I got landing flaps in right now. And if you notice, she's not ballooning or anything like that. Let's do takeoff flaps. Kind of going down a little bit. So maybe I need to lessen the mix on that, but that's okay.
Landing flaps.
All right, let's see if we can't land this bad boy. Yeah, there's no wind, so you've got to use flaps if you have them. If you have them. If you don't have them, oh well, you can't do anything about that.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Well, like I say, this is the second time I've ever flown this plane.
Takeoff flaps.
All right, we're going to do our flap system. And we're going to lessen that down to 12% on the... Okay, let's try this now. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's perfect right there. Okay, so 25% down for landing flat or takeoff flaps with 12% down elevator is perfect. Because She's not ballooning. Yeah, that was perfect.
Landing flaps.
All right.
Flaps up.
Okay, like I said, I have no wind today. So let's land her. I'll land her in the grass with no flaps to shut her, slow her down. But that gives you a little more grass ops there. There's no wind direction, nothing, so oh man, what a great plane. What a great flying plane. But then again, E-flite. Pay for what you get. Oh man, they made a great bush plane when they put the wheels forward. Now all I gotta do is get that kit to make it a tricycle gear also. There. Knife edge all day long.
Landing flaps.
Man, what a great plane. Man, this plane flies great. Oh, I am so very impressed with this plane. Talk about quality, flyability, if that's a word. Bring her nice and low here. Look at this. Looky, 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 looky. Just walk her around the park here.
Flaps up. Landing flaps. Time remaining 1 minute.
A little bit of throttle. There we go. Just let her go the way she wants to go. All right.
Takeoff flaps.
All right, now watch these takeoff flaps. Watch this. See? Hands off.
Flaps up. Seconds.
No flaps. About an 8 throttle. Yeah, I know, 20 seconds.
Landing flaps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Little ground loop there at the end.
Flaps up. 4.
Like I said, my timer set for 5 minutes. Let's look at all this fancy electronic stuff. Motor off.
Motor off.
Let me look in how much battery life I have. Oh, I've still got over half a battery. Okay, I'm going to take her up one more time. You know I got to. All right.
Motor on.
All right.
Takeoff flaps. 2, 1. Time expired.
See? See, look at that.
Flaps
Did not use my throttle. I mean, I did not use my elevator.
Landing flaps.
Tell you what we'll do. We'll land.
Flaps.
We'll land and take off flaps. Just give me a little bit of wind resistance to slow her down. See how she does. Oh yeah. Just like a butterfly with sore feet.
Flaps up.
All right.
Take off flaps.
All right. All right, well, there we go, folks. Man, what a great plane. What a great plane. Do me a favor, don't tell Draco, but I think he's got some serious competition here. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. Let me show you how much battery I had left, if I can get to it. Hopefully you can see it on the screen. I still got probably about 40% left. E-flite or Spektrum, please put a percentage on here. I know you should look at the individual volts, but please put a percentage on there. That makes us a lot happier. And do that in an update. Don't make me buy a new radio. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That is the E-flite Z Cessna 150. Are you a happy bird? You're a happy bird. All right, folks, thank you for watching. Don't forget to faith, family, and friends. Goodbye.